I'm Sefton Rani. I'm 50 years old. I work out at Pihar as a full-time artist, and I've been doing that for the last 7 years. Prior to that, I worked in the hospitality industry, travelling around the world in places like Sydney, New York, Hong Kong, Shanghai, amongst other places. At a certain point in time, I decided that I wanted to come back, follow my heart, which was to create art, and that's what I've been doing. Wabi Sabi translates roughly as the beauty of imperfection. So if you think of a door that's got peeling paint on it, or a path that's got moss, or a wall that's got graffiti, they're examples of Wabi Sabi. The work kind of looking like it's got a history, looking like it's been through a journey, and that's what I try and create with my work. I do that artificially by adding heat or flame to the paint, and that makes the paint react in different ways. But I also sometimes just leave work outside to the elements for months. I call the body of work itself urban Tapa. My father was born and raised in the Cook Islands, in the southernmost island of Lanai. I look at Tapa as kind of a rough surface with a repeated motif, and try and grab the essence of those to create the work that I call urban Tapa. One of the key things for me is to create the work using new materials, new methods, new motifs, acknowledging those that have kind of walked before me, but not wanting to step in their footsteps. Traditionally, a frigate bird might be used to display a motif of journey or travel, whereas I take casts off of car tyres, and that pattern on the tyre gives that kind of feeling of that repeated pattern that you would see in traditional Tapa. The current show is called Industrial Tapa. I created work specifically for this space. There's pieces in the show that, for example, are moulded on corrugated iron, and so it's like a corrugated canvas, and that reflects back into New Zealand and how we use corrugated iron. They all have something to do with protection, with shelter. So there's two pieces that have been cast on 44-gallon drums. So for those pieces, I'm thinking about the environment, I'm thinking about commerce. Some of them have tyres, refer to kind of life journeys and that travel. Maybe it's life after death. With a lot of the work, what I'm trying to do is to get people to stop. A lot of the pieces that I create, there's very much a thought when you first see it of, is it real or not? Is it just paint? Is it a painted object? If you get a chance, come along and see the show. If the works aren't sold, I encourage you to touch the pieces. The work is very robust, and I think there's a beauty in being able to touch them. Just come in and take a moment to breathe with the works. And if you do come, thank you very much for coming to see it.